Grand Ole Opry debut. And remember, the Grand Ole Opry, Billy's Roadhouse, every Friday and Saturday.
Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. So I'm going to try to do some more taping. I haven't had that many views, and I'm not expecting that many views. This is my video journal. How's that? We can go with that, right? So here I am, beginning of the 2019. I have lots of plans. I want to lose probably 80 pounds this year if I can. I don't know how that'll work because I've never been successful losing weight anywhere. So, but this is where we're at. I started back on Monday doing dirty, lazy keto. And I weighed myself at work fully clothed on Wednesday. I was 243 pounds. Weighed myself today, not fully clothed, and I was 238. So either I've lost 5 pounds or I had 5 pounds worth of clothes on. I'm sure I've lost maybe, my body feels different, so I might have lost a pound maybe, I don't know. My jeans fit better than they did at Christmas time, so I've probably changed something up a little bit. I'm trying to be more, like this weekend, I want to do some meal prep, so I have food already planned out, what I'm going to eat for the week. So maybe I'll bring you along and let you, we can cook together, or you can watch me cook and clean. I'll have to see how the weekend goes. I have plans where I want to like clean my son's room out, reorganize it, because it's got all my Christmas decorations in it. So they're all stacked in his room in a corner, kind of taking up space for him. So I want to work on that. I want to work on setting up me an at-home office, because I do work from home occasionally, and for editing videos. My husband's going out of town again starting Tuesday, so if I don't get it all done this weekend, I have nights when he's not home that I would be able to do it, because normally when he's home, he'd like me to sit and watch TV with him, or at least be in the same room, so, you know, we can talk and spend time together. So last night I made a big breakfast for dinner. I made bacon, I had sausage, I had eggs, I made hash browns for everybody else. I found sugar-free jelly, because I kind of every once in a while have a craving for sausage with some jelly on it. My mom used to make us sausage sandwiches and put jelly on it, and it's really good. So I found sugar-free jelly that has 5 carbs in it, but 3 of it's fiber, so it really has 2 carbs, and I barely even used a teaspoon, so I don't think I over-exaggerated on my carbs yesterday. I still am having, because I have peppermint creamer left over from Christmas, I'm still putting that in my coffee. And yes, that is a bit carby. That has like 5 carbs per tablespoon. But I love that peppermint flavor in my coffee. I have been looking on Amazon trying to find the 1-to-1 flavors. And I got a bunch of those picked out in my cart. And then I also went and looked for some skinny syrups. They have peppermint mocha, and they have mint chocolate chips. So those are in my cart. I just need to push that buy button, because I did make some fat bombs the other day. They were supposed to taste like chocolate chip cookie dough. Not really. It was coconut flour, butter, half and half, and some salt. I probably should have maybe put some vanilla in it. Maybe it would have tasted better, but that coconut flour is really gritty, and I put it in the freezer, and it's a little better. And maybe so far I moved it from the freezer to the fridge yesterday, because they're really hard to eat out of the freezer. So maybe the longer they sit, the less gritty it'll be. I don't know. I'll test them again tonight. Last night it was like eating a frozen, no, it doesn't really have a cookie dough taste. So maybe if I got the 1-to-1 flavors that taste like cookie dough and put a little of that in there, it might taste better to me. It was really easy to make, though. That was the thing. I had half and half in the house. I had coconut flour in the house. It took me a second to whip up, and then I rolled it into balls. I think you're supposed to be able to eat it all in one sitting, but I rolled it all up into balls and froze them, because I wasn't sure what. I thought about maybe coating them in chocolate, but that's more chocolate than I want to use. That sugar-free chocolate's kind of expensive. I haven't been able to find, we don't have Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or anything like that out here in the country. So I've been looking for trying to find Lily's chocolate in that. Right now I have Hershey's sugar-free chocolate chips. I know they're not the best because of what they're made with, but that's what I have at my disposal. I don't have the fancier stuff at my disposal, so we got to go with what I can get readily available. And I'm not being strict at keto, and you know, I'd probably lose my 80 pounds if I was strict at it and I worked out. I need to work out, but right now my house is in disarray due to some construction, and I really don't want to take up the living room and have everybody watching me while I was working out. I usually work out in my bedroom when I do work out, but right now that is where the construction's at, so I have not a lot of space to do anything in there, barely walk around the bed. So that's where we're at on that. I really do need to exercise though, and I've seen a video for a dance one that I really want to do, but it's not a cheap exercise video. I'm sure I can come up with my own dances on my own, or find stuff on YouTube that will be comparable to it. It's just me, one, finding the space, and two, finding the motivation to work out. So this was just me rambling on for a little bit. I'm just testing the waters, and maybe I just need to make short little journal entries to myself, and maybe that might get more views instead of talking for a half hour. So I am going to say peace out for now, friends. Bye.